We are so proud to use this platform to contribute to our nation. Yes, this is State of the Nation. I'm Magdalene Fenasai, and I'm here along with my boss, Chriso. Am I even allowed to call him Chriso? Not at all. The Lone Star Forever. And today we will be bringing you a special, should I say feature, right? We will be talking about some of the programs we've organized and sponsored, some of the interviews and programs that are currently, running on this platform, meant to contribute or impact our society positively. And some of the guests we've had, and you also have the time to critique the platform, right? So, and also, I'll also have to give my personal experience on this platform and your contribution to my development, and as well, so many things to talk about and some other trending issues. And then the last time, I think it was, I don't know, a day or two ago, somebody asked me, what's the essence of the United Nations General Assembly? Yes, Liberia is on the rising, and I, try to, explain in simple terms to make the person understand. And that's the same thing with us. Some of us may not, understand what's the essence of the United Nations General Assembly, and you don't know the impact. And then you say, but why all these people just leave their with their business schedule, then they go? I'm not saying whether the number of people that left Liberia. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about global, participants. 193 nations, right? So going together and to address global issues. So the UNGA and the United Nations General Assembly, it serves as a global platform, a big platform where you will have representatives from all 193 member states to discuss issues, international issues across the board, right? That affecting issues like, for example, peace, security, human rights, and other development that we can also talk about the issue of gender equality. And these are all things that they go and they talk about, and they give report on what's happening in their country and their recommendations and prospects and challenges as well. So this is the essence, the importance of this this assembly, yeah, this platform. So it is not, the president, he's supposed to attend, he's supposed to be a part. And sometimes then you say where you are, and I mean you participate in the event, but I mean this other participation, Liberia's participation is an in-person, and they are there along with other representatives, or what you say, they are there with um, um, other people from Liberia, other people from Liberia. Other citizens from Liberia, for example, from the legislature, from some of ministers, and other representatives from Liberia going to represent our nation. There are other sidelines meetings. And on, I think it was on Thursday, I learned that the Save a Child support a future Save a Child project in collaboration with the Street Child was was launched. There was some memorandum of understanding was also signed, and they're going to raise money. So you see that. So the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection is also there. I mean, the minister is also there, and then they're working in collaboration with the street child. So these are all, the Minister of Youth and Sports is also there. I saw some other lawmakers they are all there. And it is not only about attending this, this international or global program, but we need outcomes. Yes, we need outcomes. We need our people to push the agenda of Liberia, because we are actually behind time. And every time I look at the age of Liberia, it seems to be we are still behind time. And we see our leaders go and represent us at different programs, different events. And and sometimes they come back, they forget to know to implement what they have seen in other countries, those beautiful uh, things they see. Yeah, those developments that are carried on in other, in those countries that sometimes they go. And the systems. The last time we talked to O'Neill, and he was, he said the systems. I talked to my father, the last time he went China, Indonesia, and yeah, he said the system, he said you drop anything, the people will come looking, especially when there is an address. He said, well, they will look for you and they will get rid. He said that people have no space for corruption in China. They have, he said, some days I will come to talk about that on the platform. But you see, when we come back to our country, and sometimes we forget about these things. But this is how I want to welcome you to the 4th anniversary of State of the Nation. It's going to be a really good time today. And also our editors who have been contributing to this platform. And for the past time, we want to say welcome again to State of the Nation. Chief is going to have you on.
Yes, thank you so much, Magdalene. It's good to be here. And it is, yes, 4th anniversary since State of the Nation came online and on air. I'm happy to have formed part of it. And thank you so much. You've come a long way.
I come a long way.
Yeah, you come a long way.
You built my serious headache.
Yes, you come a long way.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about it. I will have to give my personal experience from day one to now. It actually not really been easy, but I want to say thank you. We will have time to talk about that. But welcome. How was your weekend?
It was good, as usual. Yes, unfortunately, the weather condition has
Improved.
stopped us a little bit from leaving Monrovia.
But were you not expecting it? Why?
I know, but the road rehabilitation, which caused a lot of impossibilities in getting to where I usually
Please
go.
Look at the camera.
Where I usually go on the weekends, it has made me not to get out of Monrovia over the weekend, but it is now improving.
Mm-hmm.
The company contracted by the government, Geoscope, is doing exceptionally well between Bravisto to Bopolu. And I want to believe by the time we get maybe 2 weeks from now, depending on the downpour of rain or sunshine, well, we can easily say you can get to Bopolu with ease.
You're right, you.
Yes.
That. Yeah, because the roads down across the country is something that beats my imagination. But anyway, here we are again. We hope for the best. And yeah, so how was your Sunday? You were all active on WhatsApp on Sunday. Okay, I had to beg you to delete your WhatsApp.
To delete what?
Delete what? Yes. I was begging you to delete it.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back again. And how's your health?
Yes, good. I got a clean, better health.
Good.
I'm happy. Yes.
Stress free. I always say you to take away stress from your life.
Yeah.
And always keep smiling in the midst of it all.
Anyone comes with stress, and it is depending on your ability to de-stress yourself. And that's
no. I mean, getting angry is something that you can get angry, right?
Anger is an inborn act. no one purchases it from store or no one inherits. I want to believe
Or
it is
anybody you
an
get angry
yeah, it is. It is even the child born today sometimes gets angry.
and refuses the breast milk.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So today, State of the Nation is 4 years today. I recruited this young lady on the platform.
You were?
She hardly spoke through the microphone, but to sit and watch instead of participating. But today, Magdalene Sarr has now taken over the powerful platform. I'm proud of my achievements in building her into a good talk show host. That's my
You just writing this
that's
one?
yes, that's my this is the first picture ever taken of this young lady when she was recruited on this platform. So
I'm not young.
I'm about to post it on my page. See how innocent she appears.
No, wait, let's see. Let's see. I have to look at after. That's it. I will still take your phone and edit. I don't agree with some things you wrote.
What?
Don't tag anybody.
I'm tagging everyone now. I mean, you see 4 years, see the difference, see the picture, and see the lady you're dealing with.
But when you I get problem with it. I don't have problem with the description, right?
Yes.
But
so what problem you got?
I got problem with you telling me say. Wait, let me see what I got problem with.
The picture debates. You sitting, man. This is a talk show platform. You're sitting. You folded your two hands and supported your chin.
I like that.
Yeah. So and the camera can capture you.
I think that picture was taken by Sam.
Sam. Our man Sam Jido.
Sam.
Who is
Sam
now.
Sam is a bit begging me, but on a serious note, since before we can take our commercial, since you started it that way, let me just use this time to say it's been a very long time on this platform, 4 years now. I don't know whether the first day, I don't know whether I was here. And people have been asking me, where did you know Chris from? You people lived together before. I mean, some kind of, personal. I said, no, I don't know. I didn't know him from anywhere. He did a post on Facebook. That was in 2020, right?
2020.
Yeah, 2020. And then I went there. I jokingly said, can I join you? And he said, yes. And then he said, send me some audios, recordings of you. And then I sent some audios. I sent some recordings. And you said, are you the one speaking? Because I did other programs, not political. It was just
I remember asking that question.
Yeah, it was it was youth program. It was not non-political. And then when I said you were not convinced that I was the one talking, you were not convinced that I was the one speaking, because just an audio was not video. Later on, when you were not convinced, so I sent you the link to all of the programs, that we did on another platform. And then you said, well, come, let's meet, we talk, and then you say we can start. But a lack of confidence, knowing fully well there's going to be a hardcore political show, and where should I even start from? I'm so, lack of confidence. It was not that I couldn't talk. I was in a classroom. I taught for over 5 years. I learned how to speak. I learned how to engage. I was called on numerous occasions to speak at events, to serve as guest speaker. But the confidence to sit on this platform to express myself was the serious problem. There was a serious problem. So right within that time, 2020, I was coming out of university, and it was what the show was launched in September, and then in November I graduated. I graduated in November from the AMEU, and then I was also working somewhere as administrative assistant, and I needed more time to improve. And then I came and joined him, and we started doing the show, and then sometimes my colleagues will come and be saying, "I didn't have to say this today." I used to be thinking in my mind, I say, you want to know that I can really talk, but I just so scary because I'm just so afraid. I'm so lack of all of the confidence that I needed. So then people
I want to before you continue, let me interject. So was it a platform that scare you or
Yes,
my personality? Which one?
you and the because I didn't. You were too nice. I was like, but why are you so nice like this? I was
I've always been nice.
yeah. I was like, no, no, no. I don't trust the kind of nice behavior. Yeah,
You see,
yeah,
you see,
I don't really trust people like that. And, so I said, no, I don't trust the kind of nice behavior. I was so skeptical and was just, when I look at it for long, I said, I can't imagine this. So, and Sam will come and write a piece of paper and say, Magdalene, write, ask question today. And, say this one today. And I said, one, I remember myself in trouble, yeah, but yeah. And every time, you would say, look at the camera, look at this, and do this, and do the
and
research.
today you are telling me to look in the camera. You
Yeah,
just told me that, right?
yeah, you were looking at the camera. So, yes, on a serious note, it's been a very long time and working with him. So I actually had to focus on a platform and appearing daily, appearing every other time to organize and produce and present and sit here. And at some point, I used to see comments, yeah, comments of viewers, and they will say, and you say you want to do what men can do. That was, actually bullying me, and I didn't have time for that. I was always focusing on my personal growth. I went through a lot. I went through a lot, and I tell young people who come to work, they're new and stuff like that. I said, you're not going to go anywhere. Truth FM is the same as any other area. Then they're gonna put a red carpet down for you to walk on it and succeed. It's not possible. You're going to see distractions. You are going to, encounter a lot of challenges. But all in all, you have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on your personal growth. And I can tell you, when I sit in the office, I sit for hours. I read, I do research and support the platform through research. And I've been doing that for long. For all of the time that I had the opportunity to sit on the platform from 2020, and I will support my boss when he asked me to do this, do research, look for this, read on this, and I gave him all of the support. And that's the team that we've built over the years. That's a team we've built over the years. So it has not been easy. Even working with him, it's not been seriously easy. I will not tell you all of his shortcomings because I will not say it, but I will not say it, but as a person who wants to succeed, who wants to become a very influential, who just want to contribute to society, who wants to be a successful person in a career. I mean, and what else do I want to say? You have to be obedience. You have to open up to correction, to rebuke. You have to be submissive. You need to take away the spirit of pride, and you have to serve with humility. And that what I would say. You have to serve with humility. When I came here first, I wasn't trying to impress anybody. I wasn't looking for who want to say, if I were, I even worked as a administrative assistant, they might be listening right now. I helped in the kitchen. We had a kitchen. Bestseller is an office, and most offices got kitchen. I helped, and they Madeleine, what are you doing? I said, no, I'm serving. I don't have anything doing over there. So let me be somewhere in the kitchen and doing something because the papa is not around, Pamo is not around to do this or to do that. Even where I was at Orange, I helped in the kitchen to do something when I have this less business. So I wasn't trying to impress anybody. I served. When the janitor was seeing around at times, I went in the office and cleaned up. And then he would stop me. He said it right. He was stopping me. He said, well, what are you doing, God? Janitor don't do that. I said, please, he's not here. And let me do, we can't sit in the diet. I would clean the area. I take my coat and put it one side. Take my nice makeup and beauty and put it one side. And I always use it this time, the opportunity to talk to young people. drop your pride. Because if you don't do it, what you are supposed to achieve, you won't. You won't. And because of that, I don't clean the office. I mean, before I come, the lady house, she's very good at doing her job. The day she doesn't come, I go about doing it. My skin doesn't fall from on me. The thing is, you have to, lower your shoulders. You're too beautiful, you're too handsome, you can't accept correction, you full of pride, and you cannot just make it in a corporate work. You cannot just make it in a working environment. When I attended a Bible school, the Bible school that taught us about discipleship. When we went to Capo at the time was at the end of Big Junction. I don't know whether it's still there. Capo, when you are a bishop, those of you who attended Capo, Pastor Peter and his wife, when you attended Capo, you can be bishop that got 10 churches under you, archbishop, and word evangelist. When you go over there, you learn how to serve. You learn how to serve. In fact, they get serving time. Every Saturday, we used to go for a class from 2 o'clock to 5. And what happens is that they will tell you you are serving today, meaning to provide, please, can you please touch it? Yes, yes. So when you are supposed to serve this Friday, you will and put together some money and provide refreshment for the class, which was not really expensive. And I mean, just a little pocket change. And after buying, purchasing the food, you will go around and serve your fellow classmates. Because this is what Jesus did. He came not to be served, but to serve and give his life as a ransom for many. Yes, I think it's in Mark. So they taught us how to serve. And I want to say, Pastor Peter, you always be remembered, you and your wife and the rest of the corporate team still in Liberia. So pastors, bishops, archbishops will go over there and learn how to serve you, serve your friend, your fellow classmates. And those were all professional people. They were not children. Professional people who got churches, they got congregation, they are well established in everything. We were there and we learned. So you should learn how to serve. And that's why I've tried. I've not tell you, say, oh, my 100%, I've been doing it 100% and stuff like that. I have hard challenges. Sometimes I'm hard-headed. And when it comes to being bold, I am. When I say bold, I'm not a bold person to be around me. You can't be too bold because if I'm not getting you angry, I'm making you to laugh. And I'm telling you, I apologize for, for everything. So, Chief, I want to say thank you again. Thank you so much for all of your contribution you've made to my development on this platform. I appreciate everything. And I always say everywhere, anytime I go for an interview and I mean something pops up, I have to say I appreciate, and I have had a lot. I've interacted with a lot of people. I have learned a lot, and I've seen a lot. So I want to say thank you, and this fourth anniversary. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to do more of this. You heard her testimony, and
I couldn't just
yes,
trust the kindness.
yeah. Why you
Yeah,
overemphasizing this one?
yeah. No, Nani, you were
Okay,
too.
so this
Nani,
is
you
how,
were too nice.
yeah,
You,
this is
you
how it
were.
all started. I received a call. Actually, it was doing Abraham feast day, or what you call the Eid. Was it Eid or Abraham Day on the Islamic calendar?
Mhm.
And I received a call from Mr. Musa Benedict. He asked me, "Where are you?" And I told him, "Well, I am home." And he asked me, "Where is the direction?" I said, "But Chief, I'm in Brooklyn." He said, "Yeah, I live at St. Paul Bridge on the fishing pier. So I'm next to you." I said, "Okay." Then I gave him the direction. He drove and came to my house. And it was a great reunion. I have worked for him from 2006 to 2012 before I got it caught up in public service. And he came with a young man, his driver. And he came on. We went into my house, living. We sat down with my family, and he offered me a 10 pound of beef. He said, "This is your share, but I want us to talk. What are you thinking? A a return to Truth FM?" And I was bold to tell him that I was not ready for full time. So we settled down on consultancy. We ironed everything up. He gave me all the benefits and all the what would have come to me. Then we started. And the first thing when I came, I said, "Well, Mr. Benedict, I'm not going to talk all on the radio right here, but I said, man, Truth FM still maintains its strength in the airwave, but I see some not challenge attitude among the young people
Mm.
recruited to the station. So I want you to give me a time. Let me rebrand." And so one of these meetings, he called for a meeting and brought Lai was then in Saclay, PA, attending to Truth FM in Saclay, PA. And when he came, called a meeting in the studio and introduced me. It was like introducing. He was embarrassed. He said, "I'm not introducing this man as a new person, but this the consultant, and he's going to be working with Lai." I met everyone. Some of the people I met here, we all started this station together. And then he gave me the authority. And the first thing I told him, I didn't like the way the newsroom was looking. The newsroom, they didn't have AC, computers and stuff like that. So he went to town and procured those things. Imagine 1,000 BTU. Is it 1,000 or 12,000? Something. No, the standing AC and body for the newsroom, bought some computers, and then we move on. But then we suspended all of the on-air show, on-air program, on-air announcements, and jingles have been played while we try to reform program and stuff like that. So he asked me, he said, "I want you to particularly concentrate on program, radio and programming, and then some news delivery, news collection and delivery." So those were my two areas that I concentrated on. And I presented, doing the rebranding, I presented to him a comprehensive uh, reports to him for his consideration. One thing, when we came here on consultancy, the payroll was bloated. This management had to pay seven to 8,000 every month. Some of them are left and we're still being indebted to. Some of them were not coming, but they were still being recorded as employees. So two things came to my mind. Either we were redundant or we asked the folks to agree to drop the salary. As a matter of fact, the precedent was already set at the national level when they harmonized the salaries for the proper operation of the entity. And the folks said, "We've created acquaintances here. This is our second family away from home. We would not like to see other people," because the whole process was each department present at least two names to be redundant. And then at the senior staff meeting, everybody said, "Well, we don't have the face, but we're talking to our people to allow us to reduce the salaries." That was my tax. It was a very huge tax. So we took a salary base from 250 to 400. And our fund within that, we have to cut at least 5%. I think it was 10%. Yes, those below will not be touched. So we enter a legal agreement. Then AB was here as a law student. We entered a legal agreement, and then our person did the mathematics and presented it, and it was passed on. Then we kick off a new Truth FM. So fast forward, the afternoon was dead.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a reggae show that I used to enjoy so much when the late Rasky, may his soul rest in peace. And So I proposed that we needed to have something in the afternoon. In the afternoon, they had okay conversation. Then they had the bumper show. True FM, being the biggest private institution, they didn't have any afternoon show. And then I remember we were on Ashmore Street. The late Zeno Miller may so rest in peace. On every Saturday he came and produced what he termed then as State of the Nation. He and Albert Jaja. It didn't last longer. And then so it was a very good platform. But I was then concentrating on news. So when I came on, as one of the things to remember his work for this station, I decided to reactivate State of the Nation. Not many people who follow True FM knew there was a program called State of the Nation. It spent like 6 weeks and died off. I don't know the reason, but it died off. So we were coming in an afternoon where others are already grounded, and we needed to put our feet on the ground to compete. So we came out with reactivating State of the Nation. Couple of friends, Augustine Sarr was recruited first to be my co-host. Assignment at the legislature couldn't permit him most of the times, especially Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we sat down and created a rule, a cover rule. Man, be critical to the extent that you speak the truth to power, but don't insult power. Do not use invective, but be critical, fearlessly discussing national issue. So this young lady now, we met on social media, and she gave, and as she said, I actually remember asking her, "Is this your voice?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Okay, then you got a platform for yourself." Not outside, not many people actually wanted this to happen. And I stuck and I made her to know that the whole republic at a certain point in time was sitting on her shoulder for factual information and analytical analysis of issues. So, September 28th, today is the 30th. The 28th actually fell on the Saturday. Today is the 30th. And here we are. We're celebrating 4 years. 4 unbroken years. That is equivalent to a bachelor degree. But
wow,
sorry,
that's it, bro.
we are not the ones. The two of us are not the ones who, but don't worry, we got a special time for you. Special
Wait, I know you want to press me now.
We got a special time for you, special people. But I have to acknowledge you people.
Yeah.
So we are not the ones who are the movers and shakers on this platform. We're just the conduit through which you made your points.
Yeah.
And you know what? With your help, you've made us famous. You made us popular. Everywhere we go, people want to. No part of this country you go, you actually say Magdalene Salary, say, oh, State of the Nation. So let me recognize few people.
They're probably looking for now.
No, few special people out, and the other people will have their time.
Okay.
The other people will have their time. The mother and father of the platform, Senator Joyce.
Former.
Yeah.
You gotta say for people will be looking for Joyce and more than senators and
And
oh my, how you doing?
Joyce Fremont Small.
Yeah, Fremont. It's been a long time, Mama.
Yes, she's the mother of the platform. And Father Ashley Rennie, the father of the platform, are two special people who have always off air every time we call and say, you should have done this, you should have done this. You did this one good, you did this one. You should have improved on this one. And we've always listened to them. To you, Mr. David Coty, thanks so much for being so strong with our hard joke. Even though some of those jokes are true, that you are annoyed that up to now Barker hasn't appointed you. On the anniversary, no water, no food, no snack, nothing.
We put into all
Yes.
that.
Hmm?
Yeah, because we've grown.
No, but water.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Cody, we say thanks so much for being strong with our hard joke. And to you, the callers, we say thank you so much. Sometimes it can be annoying. You spend your credit call and you are only limited to 1 minute, sometimes less than a minute. The Blackie family, Abel and his sister, Deborah, man, you guys made us strong. You made us strong, and we will forever be grateful. You helped us for this platform to be. I've seen Deborah on so many occasions downtown, even in Pinsville. She has her earpieces in her ear, and it is State of the Nation or Truth FM. We've come a long way, and we are very proud that today, 4 years,
Mhm.
4 years of. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get this song, man.
Which one?
Um, yeah, 4 years. You've made us proud and
Mm-hmm.
made us strong. So I'm going to play this song by Lucky Dube. It's titled Family Ties. We've all become family members, and my thanks and appreciation goes equally to my co-host. On so many occasions, she got some problem. Yes, the way my style of leadership. Sometimes people affect my facial expression, and then at the end of the day, they get to know. Oh, but this the man face is just looking at the way he's one of the
I have to
coolest
explain.
guy.
I have to explain to everybody.
Coolest guy. Yes,
I have to
yes.
explain
You
to
have to
everybody.
explain everyone. Don't
And,
mind. Yeah.
and, and I gotta
Yes.
be explaining. Sometimes I
Yeah.
get tired.
Hmm.
Yeah, I explain until I get tired. But I mean, here we are. And
Some disappointment came along, especially when I decided to recruit a driver. I've never been disappointed in an elderly person, but I will not call his name. I told him that I will forever respect you, but I will not forget the lies you told to get yourself the job and the way you left. But we still are family members. This is Lucky Dube. When we come back, we tell you more and open the lines. You will have the opportunity to praise or critique these two people on the platform.
so after you've taken this song, we will talk about some of the things with the programs and
Exactly.
everything.
She
Yeah,
has everything lined up here. This is Lucky Dube.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And along the way, we had a for ourselves to get ourselves home, or in the name of democracy. Do you know where your son is tonight? State of the nation 4 years ago. Because you know this platform caught you unaware, especially in the afternoon hours. Today you're going to be special. You have your time. Each caller will have 2 minutes uninterrupted. In a Jefe, you will hear the sacrifices we've made on this platform for the sake of the Republic of Liberia, for our own pockets. And today I see some people faking loyalty, faking patriotism. So the chairman of national security, a House of Representatives, the seven representatives of the Musa House of Representatives, I'd like to pay you my respect for seeing in me that quality, requesting for my talents once again on through the film.
I was
Yes, this is
so, I'm coming out with
this
yes,
is something.
yes. So,
Mhm.
okay. So, me too want to also say thanks to our CEO. Let me just put it that way, Honorable Benedict, for his motivations. I remember on every time on numerous occasions when you see me, you say, Magdalene, what I usually hear from you, you're gonna be you will be so good. And I'll be like, I don't even say a word on the I say a word after 30 minutes or 45 minutes. Well, why be saying something like that? And I think he's trying to tease me, or he trying to just make a fool of me. In my mind, I'll be like, I didn't trust what he was saying. At that time, I had trust serious trust issue when you tell me stuff. Yeah, yeah. I told you about my boss, right? When he was, I didn't trust it. So even when Mr. Bede was telling me, I see a potential woman, I see potential in you, and the voice. What you sometimes I said, but I highly in my mind, I said, but I highly say something. I had a talk. I mean, I talk after 15 minutes. I wonder he been monitoring me on the other show I have on another station. I'll just to be like arguing in my mind and saying something to myself. I said, I don't trust what the man is saying. I think he's trying to tease me. But every time, and you see me, you say, oh, the last time we're in Lima, we went for training. I had the opportunity to train the folks there. I think it was in 2020, right? 2020, right?
2021.
2021, the beginning part of
Yeah.
2021,
Yeah.
and I facilitated, and he also he said you are doing well, and your voice, you will you got the potential. Still, I didn't trust anybody because lack of confidence and the fear, the spirit of
Yes.
fear had taken over me. So
So let me just
I
talk
had
to
yeah.
yeah.
So I had
Mhm.
my experience. That's why when I'm invited any other time or places to go and speak, I motivate people on this platform. I motivate people everywhere. I talk to women. and so forth. Yeah.
Okay, so in studio is Lai Capability, Lai, um, the longest serving Director General of the RCR, that's the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. When, as I said, when I was contacted, I told Mr. Bailey I didn't have the time for full time, so we set it down for a consultant. He said, "Yeah, but the man you know Lai." As oh yes, I know Lai. On Ashmont Street, Lai was then schooling in the US. He came down for vacation, and then he decided to have some time on the airwave, and he called himself DJ Rocket. And he
Oh,
always
that him former name.
DJ Neil, DJ
Ah, I
Rocket.
hear today.
Yes, and you buy like you know the
uh,
European bucket
yeah.
full of boiled groundnut and carry in studio. But there was a
So,
rule that you don't eat in the studio.
what?
So by the time he carries it in studio, we'll go and take it from there. And he forcing the rules before he could get through with his segment. The groundnut was finished, or what you call it peanut. So live, I came back in September 2020, 4 years today, and this platform was one of those we agreed that we resuscitate it. It's 4 years today. Let's hear your impression.
Well,
Mm, 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 mm.
how's my
Yes, go
okay?
go.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
honestly, you guys
Hold
are.
on, hold on. No, then he will not hear him.
No, I think
I,
it from
I
this
can hear
one.
myself.
Okay, you can hear you.
I mean, feedback.
I think it's okay.
Okay, you can hear. Okay, let me hear you.
Hello.
Okay, let's hear you. All right, I
All
think it's
right.
set.
Mhm.
I'm hearing myself twice in the headphones, so I'll just
Yeah.
cut it off. But to be honest,
I is working on
with
it.
the state of
Chief,
the
just wait a
nation,
little bit. Just what?
since you
Wait, Chief,
guys,
just wait a little.
Just hold on,
Just hold on a
so
little
the guy
bit.
can set it
yeah,
up.
Let
Yeah,
Richard
so the guy
work
can
on
set
it.
it up.
Yeah, let him
Family
work on it.
ties.
Yeah.
it's mute.
To our callers, don't worry. You're gonna have up to 45 minutes of interaction. I know some of you are very special now. Now I think it's clear now. The audio, the
Yes,
video
yes,
is on. We all both on air and online. Let's
yes.
hear you, as I said, your impression. 4 years today.
It's been good. Honestly speaking, you guys have been
Still,
doing extremely
Still,
well.
still,
it's
just
still,
Chief, just wait a little bit, yeah.
it's
Let him
still.
settle it.
What's going
Just wait
on?
a little bit. They're working on it.
Okay.
Just a little.
Can we try it again? You can hear us now, right? Okay.
Okay.
Now the audio is clear. Let's hear you. You saw her picture when she appeared? No, okay, do we on camera, right? So throw your hand this way. Let's demonstrate. Then put it on your chin.
He
That's
said
how she's
so.
a set.
You know, then at some point you now started to force her.
Yeah. I said you were taught to do. And I remember Sam. I remember Sam had to write. We still got our paper in the office. Sam say, Maggie, please talk today.
Very short.
Intentionally. Yes, intentionally. Yeah.
Ah, so,
Yes. Thank God you say you've been following her because yeah, sometimes I can be somewhere, but man, sometimes it can be hard to leave from that place. Yeah,
you can be, but
yeah, yeah. Man, it has happened to everybody. Yes.
yeah, yeah. I
You did what you had to do, and now
I just checked. The woman has delivered graduation speeches. Um, Last school year, I'm not monitoring the school year. Last school year, she delivered 13. Everybody wants her to speak. She's moderating. The next one, she said she want to moderate the UN General Assembly.
yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, we need it. We needed to, because some people really feel indispensable in the afternoon. We needed to. Thanks for your support as well. Yeah, thanks for your support. And Lucine,
Yeah, before you go to Lucini, let me say this to Chief Lai. I don't really like calling him Lai. I know I'm not used to it, and I want to say thank you for opening your arms to a young woman to work in a professional environment. And like you said, I actually focus on my personal development, my personal growth. And like this guy here, Richard, when I saw Richard coming around, I think, yes, I remember I told him, I said, Richard, you have to focus on how you can improve yourself. Don't not mind about what you hear in the corridors, how this and that. I always, anytime I see a new person, you come around me one or two times, I encourage you because I mean, a workplace will always be a workplace. So there is no perfect area. But the only thing you can do is, to make yourself to fight and add value to what you do. So I want to say thanks as well. And I mean, every time I have the opportunity to talk to you, I always say I'm so proud of you and continue to do your best. So thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for the support. You're not a loud person that out there talking a lot. And you usually last time we're in a meeting, I say I feel jealous because you almost like you were so much into it a team and you said like I say I feel jealous, but on a serious note, I want to say thanks to you and thanks to everybody who contributed, in a little way. And I can't stop saying thank you because it's essential.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
okay,
Great.
so Lucine, let me talk to the guy who brings our images on the camera. Thank you so much, Lai. Thanks for the
You
time.
will
Thanks for your
sit there
support.
behind the
Yeah, like
camera here today. Sit down there today. Let me see your
Yes,
face.
Lucine, good afternoon to you. This young man is stylish. He's a prospective graduate, right? The Stars
sure.
University, and Lucine is stylish when it comes to information technology, ICT, of course, communication. That is, he's one of those who brings us. Who bring us on on the screen to you to see our images, how our faces are frown or how we smile. Lucine, today 4 years. I know you were not there when
How you say
when
our faces are from? I'm you.
I know you were not there when we jump started this journey.
Yeah.
You came midway, but you've added a value, but always ensuring that the world at large, even in Ukraine on the battlefront with Russia, people watch State of the Nation. Let's hear your impression.
Oh well,
Yeah, go on.
okay. I'm still getting myself back.
Oh, It's good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, first of all, let me say thank you for giving me this platform. It's great to be here. And, you know, it's never a regret working with you. And, as I motivated myself by you pushing me always when it comes to this program, Crossfire.
Yeah,
You
crossfire.
know, you used to come here every night. You and I Crossfire with people here sometimes 4, sometimes 1 o'clock going home. And, it was great. And you always keep me on my feet, like pushing I to do the great thing. And even when it comes to the state of the nation, I admire your presentation. I admire the way you handle issues. I admire the way you balance the conversation. And back to back things going like that. And, for me, I'm a kind of mentor that I was there and I practice exactly what you did not know. I practice exactly what you do. At times, when I'm on air, I don't know, but I just feel like I guys.
Yeah. So you see, and it's always good to copy good examples, um, and you may not know. I don't like to show it out, but I like your work style. Um, Sometimes people misconstrue people way of doing things, but I just like to keep it up. And sometimes I see you in the hallway and say, "Hey, you're picking your," and I know we laugh. You don't want to be referred to as a big brother by me, but I like to keep you at. And I'm doing this particularly because not many, we sit here and talk. Not many people know those who are behind the technical part of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support.
Always encouraged. I mean, I kind of see you doing things this way. I love to hear back that you want to get like something the way it's supposed to be, and I encourage that kind of mentor to be honest. I salute you, and even my team is sometimes you be like, eventually, those things I like to see you do, put your and myself doesn't know that I watch all this. I'm a student.
Ah, you see, you've been teaching me. Oh.
I've not
Yeah.
been able to watch that
You see, that's a problem.
when
You
I
see?
when I sit. I don't know what wrong with the chair, that sofa in my living room. By the time I'm sitting, I'm going to bed. Yes, I think I'll have to
I
change
mean,
that position.
that's home.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Anytime he produces something strange, like adding a flavor or some kind of style or whatever to what he does, and I acknowledge it. Yeah, I'll say my mentor, they umpire you are so exceptional, and thank you. It's a way of motivating each other in a workplace. So
Okay,
thank you,
thank you
Lucille.
very much. So we take this musical break. When we come back, Madeline will read out to you some of those programs we did by ourselves or on the platform in the interest of democracy. And this is the music that is going to take us home today. Of course, it's family ties. Amen. Hammer, good afternoon to you. Our ambassador extraordinary plenipotentiary, Central Liberia, and Mrs. Hammer and a newborn baby. and the entire security detail to District 7 representative. We met somewhere this morning, right? In a jiffy, roll call of some of the programs we did single-handedly. Our effort to train to do radio, just to take it from just being a radio to a teaching radio, led us into doing some of these things. Like Market is about to read out to you, and then she will read it out. We give additional meaning to why we have to do it. Let's hear you before we take the calls.
Yeah, so to get all of these done is actually teamwork, commitment, and passion, and to prioritizing or adding meaning to what you do, and not to do it the regular way. When I mean regular way, doing the same thing over and over. So we've actually been we sit in the office. What can we do to add flavor, to add value to what we do? Not to want to sit here, inform you, educate you. I mean, the normal thing a talk show would do, but also to impact, build the capacity of our, our followers, listeners, and our viewers as well. So these are some programs that were organized or
Let me just
sponsored.
break this news
Okay.
coming in from CNN.
Mhm.
Dakimbe Mutombo, a one-time dreadful defensive in the NBA, the National Basketball Association of the United States. This African American has died at the age of 58. The Basketball Hall of Fame was known for his defensive on the court and his humanitarian work away from the game. Dakimbe Mutombo from DRC, who played in the NBA, has died at the age of 58.
Wow.
That's the breaking news from CNN. Let's hear you.
Okay, so programs we've organized and sponsored. Yeah, so various programs, and I would call them out, and he will add, you know, place some, emphasis on how it was, and the number of participants, and how we went about doing it. Those who also facilitated, those who participated as well. Project Proposal Writing Summit. You want to say something about that?
So we noticed that too many donor money in the country. They're coming through NGOs for serious mandate NGOs, or if a donor organization, serious donor organization like USAID, that Liberians were not accessing. And they sat down in the back and complained. So when the budget year elapses, the money will go back to the donor country, and then you stay back and you got the potential, but you cannot access it because you don't know how to write projects. So we initiated a project writing summit. She proposed it. She attended a motivational series engagement, and she came to practicalize it. We organized it. We have 41 Liberians receiving certificates. 41, 3 days, 41 Liberians receiving certificates in project writing, preliminary project writing, and some of them began after certification, began writing project, and one of them in the chat room said, I've gotten my first project, sponsored by USAID, and it was adult literacy. You understand? In fact, as a matter of fact, the team is meeting to do another round, this time around, advanced project writing, monitoring, and evaluation, which is lacking. Man, I was at a government agency today. The only person who is responsible for monitoring and evaluation is a hard cake. Everybody wants him. He's applying from one point to the other. He's dictating to the people how much money they should pay him, because we're not going into this kind of a thing. And it is the reason exactly why we let 41 people into Project Writing Summit, 3 days. And the rest of it is story. You know what happened, those of you who benefited.
Yeah.
Josh Stewart, our lead man, is the brain behind the facilitation all the time. And of course, as I said, to the beneficiaries, you know what happened next.
Certificated were awarded to participants.
Yeah, we certificated them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Legislative staffers training.
We gave the background. When I was a legislative reporter, after the election in 2005, the UNDP spent plenty of money, let me put it that way, to take the lawmakers out of here, to Ghana, to educate, to orientate them on legislative matters, and left behind the staff. So we were there, we knew there were leakages. Man, this man come from, this woman is from Ghana, UNDP sponsored training. He's articulating, but the staff in his or her office were detached. They didn't know how to take note. They didn't know how to receive guests, how to draft communication, and all those, and the list goes on. So, not to repeat, we got a new brand legislators coming in January, this gone January. We intended to train them. We wrote almost all, few reply, and we carry on at least we had at least 21 staffers in the training hall here. We carry on the training, how to receive notes, letters, how to package, how to file, how to take notes during deliberation, how to draft communication from one office to the other, or intra-office, stuff like that. And then the guys were equally certificated. One of the major person a special person who was certificated, or Maka Kone or Kabara, right? A visually impaired Liberian who is not a staff at the legislature, but intended to take the knowledge. She was equally certificated. That's what we did.
You want to drink some water?
No.
All right. First presidential debate hosted by this platform, organizers.
First presidential debate.
2023.
Yeah. 2023. Right? We single-handedly arranged, organized, and executed. There were 20 presidential candidates. 8 attended, and those 8 debated Liberian issue, proffer what they intend to do. The two major candidates, as we saw in the race, President then candidate Joseph Boakai said he was willing to attend unless the CDC candidate appear for debate. Other than that, he would not come. The CDC did not reply. The ANC did not reply, but we had a debate, and it was a wonderful moment at the Cinco Palace. You know what happened? We got embarrassed. The hotel management were requesting for the balance money.
Hey, Lord. It's 3 years, sir.
Requesting for the balance money. They were charging him per hour. They were requesting for the balance money. We didn't have money. So one of the candidates,
we actually pay 50%.
Yeah, 50%. Councillor Tiawan Gonglo.
Yeah.
When I did the introduction that we are doing it on our own, all the proposal we sent, nobody came out, no organization came out, so we decided to do it on our own. And he took the microphone from me. If I say, as we speak, the management is expecting the 50% as we sit in here. So he took the microphone from me and said, man, I've not seen you guys kind. I've not seen your kind in this generation. You took money from your own pocket to pay for this hall at Cinco Palace? Yes, in the name of democracy. And then he started to raise offering or raise fund, carry the microphone to each presidential candidate. Some of them made pledges, some of them did not. One of them who made pledge and did not come back.
Did it see you? Yo, man.
No,
you be digging in history.
No, but you can't.
Don't call me.
You can't.
I said, don't call me. Forget that thing.
Yes.
Just my people me up for in trouble.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Forget it.
All right.
We use what my money said. I thought he said I'm gonna use my some of my money again.
Yeah, but we don't pay you.
We pay well.
Okay, so
All
the
right.
next one, yeah. So it was successful.
Yeah, very, very, very
Very
successful. And that day we had 25,000 people monitoring from across the world,
And you know,
including Liberia.
yeah, 11 of them were U.S. congressmen and women. 11
You
of
say
them.
11 or 16?
16. Okay, 16.
Yes, according to
Who told me Adama Dempster because
yeah.
they were following his link
Yeah.
and he was going live as well.
Yeah, he was going live, and it was also published in a I know civil society. I know Siwako.
Yes, Siwako. Yes.
Yes. So thanks to Adama Dempster for that. Then the Agri Symposium just ended.
We just ended a symposium, a 2-day symposium on agriculture, just after government launched its national agriculture plan. Thanks to Minister Alexander Nutter, who supported us. Thanks to Senator Javon Smith,
yeah,
who supported us, came in person, in fact, spoke
2 days,
2 days in row. And all the other representatives, Dr. Fala, all the representatives and senators, including our own Musa Bede, did not attend, even though we said his unanswered distributing wheelbarrow and stuff like that. When he can't attend a symposium, right, in his own budget. Yeah, so, but it was good.
Yeah,
it was good. We had,
but he contributed though the whole.
The whole
that was his contribution.
No, it was our senior management who contributed.
All right, and like
we had up to 71 persons attending.
Yeah.
Notably, of course, in fact, one of the participants who came and later became a facilitator, Mr. Jasper, is a renowned food farmer, fish farmer, and the list goes on. Hey, let me just remind you, Mr. Stevenson City, one of the participants, you owe me a set of rabbi. You owe me, if I let me call you live. I'll call you live.
Stop that. You know you buy anybody today.
Yes, one night, motivational talk series.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
No, just the
we're not gonna call the people in here.
Wait.
No.
Okay, let me handle this one. Why you giving me hard time? So now I'm running no pen through nothing. So motivational talk series actually was launched on this platform to motivate people to not to look down on themselves, to expect challenges in life. There are times you're going to be, discouraged, but you always need to have the hope that there are better days ahead. There is hope for the future. Don't give up. If others are making it, you can also make it. And sometimes listen to the success stories of other people. There are times you see people who are successful, don't just conclude. Listen to them, that it can also help and it will also motivate you. So Jackson George, who is the executive director currently at the JMB Foundation, at that time he wasn't holding a position, and he was in the US, who was one of our panelists at the time, said after listening to him on several occasions on a platform, State Nation, we decided we said, okay, but then we're extending invitation to you. We don't even have money to pay our way to come to Liberia, but out of kindness, he came to Liberia. We had a symposium. We had the motivational talk series. He interacted with almost 100 and plus people. They never wanted to leave the hall that day. Right at Truth FM here, it was so mind-blowing. People got motivated. He exchanged contacts. Up to now, I think he's still talking with some other people, won money. There's a lotto. We have fun. We sponsored the whole thing. Refreshment was provided, and people came from far, Margibi, and everywhere they came and attended the motivational talk series. One, and we had it last time. We had another one, and we might have the tier one coming up next. So these are our programs we've organized and sponsored on State of the Nation. Yeah, so I want to talk about the current program before we can open the lines. I should just?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So our programs we currently run on State of the Nation are the agriculture program that was launched in 2021. And the anti-drugs awareness hour was launched in 2023 in June, and the agriculture program was launched in 2021 in November. I remember the first text message I sent to Dr. Fala inviting him inviting him to come and talk agriculture because I thought he was only involved with health. But when I saw when I went on his page and I saw agriculture, I said, okay, so come. And when he came, then he talked. Chief Chris was the one who interviewed him, and we said, what can we do? Let's have a program. And the both of them, we had a meeting, and they said after they had a meeting with the both of them, and they came back to me and said, okay, yes, you plan it, and and we'll try to execute. So the anti-drugs awareness hour, when we were informed, or we were always getting information that there was increase in drugs abuse and trafficking, we said, but what can we do? What can we do to contribute? Even though we don't have sponsor yet, but Chief Chris said, but let's go about doing it. So we started doing it. It was launched in June of 2023. That day, luckily for us, that day I was called at at the Capitol Bailey, where I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
Yes, that day, the former speaker, yes, the former speaker at the time promised the school he promised the school an envelope to help us get one or two stuff. The journalism school where we run here. And that day was that day that he said, you come. And Bobby Blair Addison, thanks so much. Bobby Blair Addison called me. I went there and I met the speaker. We had one-on-one with the speaker from Buffer Chimmers, and I received the money. He said, "I'm a little contribution." And that day I had to be here. My whole mind was not on that money business again. My whole mind was here. I had to come and host a panelist somewhere in the UK, in Liberia, and you need the rest. So they all came here that day. I some of them were in the studio here, others were online as well. So it actually been really good since June. And then the business show together, all together too. The business show that brings together, financial professional. At one time, I went to Sierra Leone, and one of the panelists, Ray, Chief Chris was, sitting at control. He was moderating, and then one of the panelists, went, and he was always in the habit of using strong words on our people, knowing fully well the society we are in, and they went back and forth, and at the end of the day, we had to tell him goodbye because we want to save.
Alex Jones, I expelled him because he was using profanity on the radio.
Yeah, and I was in Sarah that day.
Yeah.
I apologize to the guests. I apologize to the listeners. And I also, frown on the idea of, using strong words on our guests and our people, because the platform is not here for one person; it's for everybody, irrespective of your status, your whatever, your position, your location, your age. It's for everybody. That's how we host everybody, and we respect, each and every one. Then the youth conversation as well was also launched to, bring together young people to discuss issues relating to the young people, challenges and prospects, and and some of the issues that how can the young people benefit? How can we call on the government to ensure that they support the young people, they empower the young people, the young people are part. How can we advocate for young people to be part of the agenda? And we see that happening, but we have to advocate more. Just to tell you a little bit about the youth conversation, this program was actually launched after we attended Victor Mamubunda and we attended a training, a premier youth training in 2019 at Christine Tobor Normal, the late in Police Academy at RIP's office, Restoration for Educational Advancement. So after we were almost 50 and they selected me to be the leader, everybody said I should be the leader. So I was leading, and we were supposed to go in West Africa. We were certificated to carry on teachings in West Africa. We could go Sierra Leone, we could go any other West African country so I still have that, authority to be invited and go other areas to teach. So after we sat for long, we said, but Victor said, Victor Bunda. Yes, Victor said, but Magdalene, yes, we have to do something. What can we do? Can we engage where you are right now? I told him where I was at the radio station where I was, serving as reporter, and I was doing 5 minutes news summary. And then he said, well, can you ask the people? Yeah. So he said, okay, so let's ask the people and see why they would do it. So at the time they brought the news down, the news department, they dissolved the department. Then I did a proposal and asked them, can I do a youth program here? I explained to them my intentions, and then that was between 2019 and 2020. So 2019, we launched a program at that, radio station. It was good. We only talk youth. It was not no politics. We talk youth. We encourage young people to be respectful, the Asian principles. We taught we had a workbook, a working to that. We'll always go to that working book and teach the young people how to, to honor, to, there are so many lessons we taught, and it was growing big. We used to have 28,000 reach an audience of 28,000 people. 25,000, 17,000. It was once a week. At that time, it was called the Youth Hour. We had links to that. We got a lot of links to that. So, and as usual, the guys, everybody used to like give Victor hat, and I would just announce Victor number. And they said, no one want to talk to Victor, that the girl won't talk to, that the girl won't talk to. So that was in 2019. And then we did a show for some time. We advocated for support. We couldn't get it until the station brought the show down. Yes, so we forgot it, and coupled with the COVID and everything, they say essential stuff, so we just left it. Then another time we had the opportunity to reach out to Tama. Yeah, Tama, the show was on Tama. They did extremely well. I myself went there, and because of one or two schedule, I said, okay, we'll not do it on the radio, but it was on Tama. So they still have my recordings there, thanks to all of the family at Tama, Mr. Abdullah Kamara, who always open arms to people that got dreams of contributing to the society, the community. So they had the show running over there, and different guests and all we interview, and it was shown on Tama TV. At the end of the day, I said, okay, but then since it's not interactive, it's pre-recorded, let's launch it on State of the Nation on the radio again, bringing it back, because at that time it was called Youth Hour. Then I came to Tama and called it Youth Conversations. So I said, okay, but then now let's stay with Youth Conversations. Yeah, we are Youth Conversations. When I told my boss, he said, oh, yes, let's go. Let's do it together. And it's all about the young people. I support it. He's very, very, very supportive. He's very, very supportive. So that first day when we launched it on State of the Nation, he said, oh, well, he was here and he asked one or two questions. He was concerned about certain things. And then we moved. And from that time to now, how the youth conversation is getting so hard and stuff like that. So we've had major interviews. We've had, important guests as well. We consider everybody to be important. We don't discriminate. Yes, but, there are high-profile people. Well, we recognize that. We've interviewed a lot of people in Liberia, in Africa. In Africa, in different continents, in America, Europe. We interview a lot of people. We respect everybody, and the platform is just for everybody. So we want to say thanks again. And
so those programs listed,
yeah,
we are seeking sponsorship.
Yes.
We are at the point of being erased from the log because we're spending energy, money, but we're not getting sponsorship. And these programs are agriculture, agro segment, anti-drug awareness are
the business
show, youth conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, yes. So we'll be coming to you with a lot of proposals on your decks to see where you can reach out. Of course, man, radio is not one. Somebody in the US called me, told me, I want 15 minutes on your show. I said, well, 15 minutes will eventually go to 30 minutes because play the team, doing the introduction.
I mean, not possible.
Yeah, you left with 13 or maybe 12 minutes. So, we are, I'll take 30 minutes. We are not for profit. And I told you, I said, yes, you're not for profit. But guess what? when I go to procure the fuel or purchase the fuel, I don't say one show coming on the platform is not for profit. And he sat down in here. And then he decided to bypass me to go to Lai. What Lai told him was even worse.
It was worse, eh?
He said, as a matter of fact, we can take 30 minutes. And that show you want to take, it should be above 30 minutes, 45. And this is the price. And saying that the rate sheet. And that was it. And that's how it looks. Man, you don't know what sometimes people I've managed a few years sometimes ago. And doing my calculation, we burn 1.6 gallons. 1.6 gallon a day. I mean, not a day, an hour. 1.6 gallon an hour times 19. Times 19. You want to calculate that for me?
Okay.
1.6 times 19. 19 hours of broadcast. 1.6 times 19. It is 30.4 gallons every time we turn on the transmitter. 30.4. Right? So, yeah, so we'll be coming to you. Some of those programs are actually, they are, they stand the risks of being let go if we don't have sponsors. So
I already worked on these proposals and started sharing it with some, but we will come to you. And when we come to you, it's not actually ready, but it means we want to use that we want you to support. Yeah, we want you to support this initiative. Yeah.
Okay, so we are about now getting ready to take the calls. The man who told me that there's a need for you to have a show in the afternoon as part of the consultancy, they really to you. Representative Musa Abeda, I'm calling you. Okay, so we just try to get his voice, and I don't think he's even aware that it's 4 years since.
Yeah.
Yes. As I say, is equivalent to a bachelor degree.
Yeah. So I'm actually supposed to be honored today.
Yes.
Wait there for me. You just came to the office and some of you can be listening and be like, Madeleine is giving her boss being hard when I came. Yeah. People used to be one go out of that people say, what are your mom did to you? What even at my mother's funeral at the 2021. And the man said, Grace, what your mom did on you? What she did to you? What she did to you? They made you to stay in my throat.
So
they made you to stay in my throat. I am paying you back.
The reason for that is what resonating today.
Yeah, I understand.
2.5 hours. You find it so difficult to do a monologue for 2.5 hours. It's so difficult. And not many people who got that gift. But look, what you're doing at 2.5 hours, sometimes you even run into traffic plus time.
Still a extension.
Still a national extension. So 2.5 hours not even enough for you. So it's time to open the lines.
What did you talk 2 hours 10 minutes? You edit So you know what you do? They say I should start talking. Where? Around 2:30.
Yeah, 2:30. So Sekou said, thank you so much for your praises. You said we are full of consistency. That's what brought us here. So the number 07077 285961 28596. We had a very important guest today, but I have to tell the guests to please give me the day today, so that we can go into history.
Yeah, and our editors will be speaking with them beginning tomorrow.
No show, no platform in this country that took you back to 1980 with the actual voices of those who were the movers and shakers, who could decide when and how someone could be appointed in government. Even the 1979 arrest riot, we brought you video, we brought you audios that nobody had it. Then the 1985 coup.
Yeah, please have the phone.
The 1985 coup. We brought, this is the platform that has made radio a teaching instrument, not just to talk and insult government officials.
And also we have the advanced media
consultancy,
in collaboration with State of the Nation.
State of the Nation.
We provide consultancy.
And you consultancy have been going on very well.
And also the Musa Benedict School of Professional Journalism.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we had two graduations and honored those who are contributing toward the media landscape in Nigeria.
Hello, let's hear you.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
You have to project your voice a bit.
Hello?
Hello, let's hear you.
Yeah, Chris, this is
okay. Chief, you got to change your location, oh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you could say it. Chris betrayed the struggle with me. At that time, my brother and I, we were best of friends. And down the line, during our club year days. But he never said it. So not because you're being transformed, but then
man, let me tell you, that drinking demon inside you, I like how you talk, I'll not be your friend here.
So let me say happy anniversary to the biggest platform, to be frank. It's just that, many a time will say the biggest platform, but truly speaking, this is the biggest platform. I remember at that time we were in the heat of the past government where things were tough. From our own eyes, although they were not seeing it, but from our own eyes. Who to speak out? Other platform, were saying it, but putting the tongue for saying it. Some of them they were saying the other way that it would not look ugly. But Chris, to be frank, something like no one knew today. When you started the show, when I listened that afternoon, I said, "What? This is Chris' voice." So I tried checking for your number. I couldn't get your number. I want to call Jacob B. No, not Jacob B or George Tower Kelly. I said, Jay, have you Chris' number? I said, Chris, I'll call him myself. He said, oh, okay. He texted to me. It was when I called that evening. And I said, Chris, everything you said today touched my mind. But thank you for the show. So the first starting song on that show was that Moana movie.
Oh yeah,
Moana.
Yes.
Yeah, Moana.
I think we need to play it to
yeah, and that's what the TBL uses now. They beg for it.
they beg for it.
Yeah, for the reading of the local dailies.
Yeah.
All right, Chief. Thanks for placing your call. Thanks for everything. Okay. Yeah, we put on one of our very good friends, Harvard Kier. The last time he cooked, it's a very sour soup. We went and after that, the next is history. The next is history, and we will not do it again.
Good afternoon and happy anniversary to all of you, Chris and Magdalene.
To all of us.
Yeah, so okay, to all of us, and yes, I cooked a very nice pepper soup for you people the last time I ate, and Chris licked your finger, I will chew his finger, and I will cook another one on my birthday, November 24th, inviting you and the other, including David Coty will be here.
Chief, you hear him?
What you say?
He said the soup was sweet.
I don't know why you want to dignify this man soup.
No.
Yeah, man.
That kind of sour soup?
How can soup be sour and then Christopher Celine eat all the soup and break the bones and lick your finger?
We were definitely sorry. We was feeling sorry for you.
My man, if you don't know the way our stomach, our respected stomach ran when we left your place, and we didn't just want to make you feel bad, really.
Yeah, we just did that. We just
what about you?
Tell them make you feel good.
Why didn't you tell me the last after the next?
No, my man, you forcing us to get it out of us, so we got to tell you.
You know that you enjoy the soup, Chris. You can cook. Even Madonna can even make it with me. And that's why I was surprised you give me my own traditional food. You will come and eat on that day to celebrate with me. And I will have witnesses because when you get invited,
what think about it?
I'll be invited O'Neill and David Coty, so that you will not be the one to say the shoe was sour again.
What think about it?
You think about it. Okay, this is it. Although this show is very, very interesting, and you guys have been helping, and one thing I will say behind your back and in front of you is that whenever someone has a problem, want to express it, you give them the platform without charge. I'm one of those. And so one time I said I had a program somewhere, and my dad said, "Oh, you can come here when you want free program. You won't come here. At least a little thing you bring." I said, "No, I'm not the only person. So sorry for that. But this show, you guys have been doing well, and every time we try to be a part of some of those things, like the youth conversation, the drugs awareness, and all of that stuff. We try to be a part because you're helping to inform, to educate, entertain, like Christopher, DJ Christopher, and DJ Fusa, DJ Fusa.
I'll punish you. That you are not for free. Bye bye. Okay.
We'd like to say thanks to all of you, and God bless you people, and long live the program State of the Nation, and long live Liberia, long live Joseph Juma Bwaka, President of the Republic of Liberia. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I have Josh. Yeah. Hello, Akwe. Yeah. Yes. Just a second. Let me put you. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Uncle Chris. Sis Madeline, let me use this time to say happy anniversary to the State of the Nation.
Mm-hmm.
And Uncle Chris, when you said that we too have been supportive, the regular color, yes, that is true. But let us not forget that Uncle Chris, what you and Sis Madeline is doing, I mean, we don't have anything to pay you people because the sacrifices you people make, the kind of education you provide for us. Like even since Madeline was saying that business show, do you know how many people you provide education for on how to run businesses? I mean, so like I said, I want to take this time to appreciate you both. Let God continue to bless you people. Let God continue to give you wisdom so that you can be able to run this show even for the next 10 to 15 years. Thank you as always.
Okay, sir. Thanks for placing your call.
You.
Blair, Bobby Blair Addison.
No, direct pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
I'm a Weber man. I'm able to count it.
Okay. How you doing, Chief?
We don't know how to pronounce its native name well. Yes, it's Leo.
Okay.
Leo means elephant.
Okay. Elephant. But can I say it in English when I see you? Can I call you elephant?
Yes, I will appreciate it. That's the interpretation of it. And the Loma name is Kokoro.
Okay.
Yes, I work in local county, United Nations, there with the Ome radio.
Mm-hmm.
Where you hire secret pen?
Yeah, Calabar Kotima, council community, that's my base there. Calabar Kotima, get me that name here, Josh Number Kokoro.
Okay. All right. Okay, Chief.
I want to appreciate the management of this institution to FM to say thank you for the good work. We used to follow you guys from Broadway upward to Ashmore Street and down Dupo Road, my next door neighbor. And I hope and pray you will have the I don't know how many anniversary you got now. How are you today?
4.
We're talking about the platform, not the station.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You said 4 years.
Yeah, the platform.
The platform.
State of the Nation. Yeah.
The station itself will be 28.
And I hope management will do the best that they can to have this program, to have a repeat broadcast of it. Because most time when the program is on, our people love to partake into when they go to work, to school, and other things. So I would recommend to Honorable Liability to have this program repeated so that people that never had the opportunity to listen to it. I want to say happy birthday to you guys.
PUS celebrate their 60th anniversary that was just on Clay Street. I left. They came to town to go back.
We got it listed already. We'll talk about it before we close.
Yeah, so I hope and pray to see you guys there to help. But it's just not an official program. So just something not to allow the day to just go ahead. Thank you to Magdalene and Chris for supporting Judas Calendar. You did screaming the word. And we hope and pray you continue your support.
You said, where is the program? Where will it be held?
No, we started today this morning.
Okay.
Where we are there, what we did is not official.
Oh, okay. Just to.
So just not to allow the day to go.
Yeah, that was great.
So for Team Canada and members of the Rulerson Fire, who have his rate, we told him to carry his rate back and let us move together, move the year forward.
Okay.
We had a nice time there, but I left them there. It came from where I tried to go back.
Okay.
I came from no fuel and gasoline to empower the guys on the ground. You know, taking the team.
I know it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Chief. Okay, all right. Okay.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from this special caller. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Christopher Koluba Yafasili.
No, this listener. When you say Koluba and break, it means that two names there. They one name, Koluba Sefa, one. Yes, you're smart man. Yeah, go on now, go.
Yeah, run away.
I see.
See.
I see.
What Bobby trying to say here? You want for our anniversary? PUL? You guys need
No, you just leave it. Say you don't want.
Yeah. So, Chris has been a very nice human being. Chris, except someone who just entered Liberia, but they need Christopher to leave from Cape Mosura to Cape Palma, from Wolowisi Mountain, to the pulpit of Kenya, and from the Western Quarter to Riverside. The name Christopher Salee is not, a name that you go down on. With no respect. The word empowerment is actually giving your power, some of your power to people so they can experience and live it. That's what people did to Finna.
Mm-hmm.
He empower by allowing Finna to use some of his power. That's the actual definition of empowerment. To allow people, use some of your power, to experience and live it. So after the mentor people, if Finna was going to schools for what he learned today, and that shows you a generator or raise that money. So easily. Because she got the training practically. And we want to thank Finna too, because sitting down is a discipline. Finna is one of the fastest growing female journalists in our country. The guy can talk, before you even talking, he talk over 10 times.
Hey, Abel.
I mean, even for mentor, he even talks that person is a slow talker.
My man, you just told the truth, yeah. That one of the areas I can want you.
She went beyond the mentor. The mentor was teaching. She went and had
anything so Ebe, you want to say different thing now? I know you. Yeah, sure.
Because of circumstances, they will not have reached. You have a story to tell of so many great women.
Yeah.
From Oprah River, Lima Bowie, Ellen Johnson, Salim, Swakoko, Joanna, great women.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your own story coming away. They didn't alone saying that don't two things can be online and complete of saying that.
And you see you, eh?
And I want to thank the institution for allowing Chris to come back. When we were the first people, August 1, when they used to be in Virginia, we were the very first people, Almar and our motivational power series. We used to give the best listen for Virginia when it came to atmosphere. That was me, Samuel Harris, and some other guys. We started all of these talks with Truth FM, and we still with Truth FM. not even know the power of true weapons. Sometimes they have press conferences and try to explain, true weapons. True weapons is almost like easy. You can be driving for you to do that and you listen to true weapons only. As compared to some of the radio systems today. The moment you talk about a curious brain, you can't hear nothing. You can't hear nothing but true weapons. Most of the time when we talk about I play true weapons because some of the voices of true weapons are very, 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 very critical. So I just want to thank Chris. Continue. You are not an old man yet. You're still a young man. We still need you around. And see now, the confidence being reported in you should not be dropped. You have to substantiate, and you have to pay, and you have to elevate, whatever you may have gotten from your friend through Christopher Columbus, lead. The brother who let you be accepted, not in the bush. I want to thank you so very much, my brother. So, in as much God who sheds, I want to deal with God.
So, conclusively conclude.
No man can stop it. Whether in this country or out of this country, it will come someday. So, we are here. We will respect our government, but we will be very critical when it comes to missteps. We disagree with some of what the government does, and we are firm on it, and we supporting our president. We are waiting on our president to come back to take some steps. There are some things that he needs to put into down, so the rescue can actually resemble the rescue. So thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
On this anniversary,
thank you.
Made all of us more popular. You don't work popular, but you also made all of us popular. I can't even count how many times I feel like you. Can't like no more. Bring up God.
And you see, the next time you come in, and you see you. Each of Kenneth. I can understand it very well. When I'm passing in red, I can understand everything they can be saying about me. No, I actually let me tell you, actually my mother actually worked for some Black Americans when she was pregnant for me.
I see. Because nothing on you is it's all allowed.
And I'm proud to be from Lofa. I'm proud to be from Lofa. All right. Eba, you gotta go.
Okay, thank you.
Eba,
thank
you gotta go now, yeah.
Thank you. Let's take this song.
But oh, okay, but just hold on, other you just hold on a bit. We want to take this song. Yeah.
This is the first team song. David Coty drove us from this song. He said we should take Liberia Rising. This one is titled "We Know the Way." Moana from the full movie Moana. Now, CBS review of the papers. Okay, so this caller is on the line. Good afternoon to you. Yes. What's your name, sir? What's your name?
My name is Aloysius P. Flomo Sr. and I phoned in this afternoon from Lower Magdalene County.
Aloysius, you have to move away from your radio that you catching us. And like I told all the callers, thanks for being there for us. Thanks for having interest in what we discuss. And some of these calls are our motivational stuff all the time for the past 4 years. You coming in cracking. Okay, much better now. Just quickly.
Thank you. Like I said, I want to join all the callers
Chief, you have to move that. This is not strange to you. You have to leave that radio area. Hello? Yeah, I knew you would have gone off. Let me take this call. Hello?
Thank you. Chris. Good
Yeah,
evening.
yeah, Prince Kolake, let's hear you.
Thanks for the exclusive recognition. And let me say good evening to your colleagues, Magdalene.
Yes,
And
sir.
for me, I'm excited to have heard that today is the anniversary of the State of Nation. And this platform is very unique to the extent that it affords all of us the opportunity to air our view, respective of which background, political background, our religion, what have you. And the first thing you introduced when you started the show was they tribe something. Which tribe you from? I can remember.
No, the 16 tribal groupings were highlighted. Yes.
Very good, very good. And it really gained that admiration from the public. You know, I think you posted Pascal certain time when George Sylvester Mova entered the studio to speak on that Penny Samoka issue. When I called, I gave myself Pascal call too. He blasted at me and you tested me. He said, Prince, I want to host you and Pascal this coming Thursday on the show. It was very unique. You hosted us, and then actually, yes, I really admire you. And Mali, she has served as a motivation for some of us. There were so many people. You know, when she first started, she was very shy. So that you will be forced to say, Mali, Tona. We always say, well, there's no pastor can tell me, pastor say, yeah, I get the opportunity to looking for somebody get you wasting you. Yeah, so to have one night a day, actually single-handedly taking that show to the level it is now, it really beats my imagination. And Mali, I owe it to you. Yes, you're really doing well. You really doing well. I must applaud you. Yes.
So
one thing I know I was ever over the years doing her building process. When people come on the show, when they give her tip or gratuity, she get refused. She say, as a professional journalist, I don't accept money. She's like, hey, don't come on, this woman here to hear my Kato business. Hey, that one Liberian journalist I see. She said, don't take it. It's against the profession. Don't take it.
Yeah, don't mind you. don't mind.
You already great. There's someone always tell me on shoe. At least we have to treat you for the front of the knowledge. One of these days we will unveil ourselves for us to be.
Well, I mean, y'all be on the radio all the time. Eh?
Yeah, have to. No, some of you gotta pay me for mentorship right now. I'm mentoring a lot of people. On a serious note, you gotta pay me.
Okay, no problem. Pascal myself done that. I want the Mali. I will use to be talking. Pascal can tell me. Pascal say, "Oh, Mali, not told you." Well, yeah, so the last time we tested, she was saying, yeah, she really pick up fast.
Yeah, y'all gotta pay me now.
So let me read some of the. Thank you. Let me read some of the congratulatory messages coming.
All right, thank you.
Let me read some of the congratulatory messages coming. This one we posted. State of the Nation is 4 years today. I recruited this young lady on the platform. She hardly spoke through the microphone, but to sit and watch instead of participating. But today, Magdalene Sarr has now taken over this powerful platform. I'm proud of my achievements in building her into a good talk show host. These are the comments coming. Malishi Roberts, congratulations, boss. I am a witness. O'Neill Roberts, oh yeah, time flies, but so fast. Congratulations, Magdalene. Solomon West Senior. So when I was sitting on the platform, my dear media man, Sylvester, you call Junior, Magdalene, an opening-minded person is always eager to learn something. Congratulations, B6, Magdalene Sarr, Ibe Plaki, awesome. Urita Bondo said, congratulations, nephew. Your eagerness in uplifting others in our noble profession can never be overemphasized. Sir Johnson, Minister of Finance Development Planning, awesome work. Denise Nipson, congratulations, Magdalene Sir. Jimin Kova Mauro, excellent. NSB Willie, thank you. Vama Kana, congratulations. Patrick Honor, congratulations. Kolba is the Assistant Minister for Fiscal Affairs.
Patrick Honor there?
Yeah, Patrick is congratulating us. Kolba is Didi Sunday Marcel, history in the making. George Tower Keddy, one-time LCS staffer. Congratulations to you, and please keep up the good work. Our Baku side, the only civilized group of men from River G. Congratulations, man. Windell Miller, the great intellectual, that's who is selfish, a selfless leader is. Think thus far. Stratify Edward K. Divine, mentee and mentor, always in the position to grow young people. Lawrence Famble, Minister of State for President, Minister of Information, Director of Public Affairs, you set a record. Thanks.
No, he said you.
You set a record.
Yeah.
You set a record. I think there are more coming. Let me just conclude while we go to the line. We have to do this one. Okay, that's all for now.
More calls?
More calls. More calls. Today is the people day. Critique. Niger Press.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Curtis Victor. I'm calling you from Chikisu Factory.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I would like to say thank you to both of you for promoting this program. The program has enlightened us from so many problems that we have faced in Liberia. Most of the time when we are at work, we do not listen, but sometimes when we come in the afternoon, you two are there facilitating ways for us to understand what is happening in the country. So for how well, I will say many felicitations to you people. God will augment your strength so that you people will continue to send us some of these information that we cannot read on paper, more especially some of the remotest areas in the country. Therefore, Madam Magdalene in Asa, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, Chief. Baleka Tau.
Kisiala ose. Ajokele. Uno mama.
Chief,
Let's go to Sacramento, California. Gabriel Williams.
All right, Chief.
Gabriel Williams, one of our PIN panelists, is on already. Gabriel wants to wish this platform happy 4th anniversary. Let's hear you, Chief.
Good morning from my end, and I'm doing this afternoon. But man, Chris, why are you telling what you did to me? This morning, I woke up, my coffee, I go to look, I saw a post that today was your 4th anniversary.
You don't let your Chief, all the same waves are all open mobile outlets there.
Oh my goodness. There's a way beyond send away, my brother, the contribution the two of you have made. And I just want to emphasize that whatever is the celebration, we will be there in spirit and we will be there physically in whatever way. But let me just take this opportunity to appreciate you and Magdalene and say thank God for your program, for being there and being non-partial, being apolitical as much as you can, to just provide information to our people and help. This is a very critical time in the life of our country. So thank you so much. I am glad that I called you in the last couple of minutes before your program opened. I didn't even realize that you were still on. I just sent a note regarding that. But I thank God, for this day, the 4th anniversary. May you continue to aspire to the fullness of your potential. Liberia needs you, our fellow journalists, to move our country forward, to be able to be that bulwark against all so that the country will be on the right course. Without journalism, without proper journalism, without good journalists, our country will be doomed because there will be no one to hold power to account. So thank you so much, Chris Magdalene. And I want to appreciate you very much, Chris, for bringing this young lady, under your wings. I saw a text where you said that even when she got in, she played you store. Now, she is all over the place. The sky is the limit. So, thank you so much. Let's go for you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you,
William.
Chief.
Thank you, Mr.
Thanks a lot.
Panelist.
Our ears are up.
We appreciate
Our eyes are on the road.
Oh man, I hope you could park your car for you. No other. They really let you back from me, but let me just say, management of Renaissance, you guys have been great. From the time I came home, at the end of the war, and I served as, at the National Democratic Institute for International Affairs, as the program officer for international affairs during the elections, that brought Madam Selly to power, and then, serving the government. RCR has been a steady team in terms of journalism, and I must applaud Representative Ability. Very well done, sir. You and all of those who invested in this effort, I am telling you, you have invested in the future of Liberia. You cannot interfere with the activities of this institution, and it's been running. Some people will not do it when they're in office, they're in politics, they are up and down, the truth of the journalists. I've never heard that, about you. And so, the guys are doing very well. From Darrell, Mom, and Ambrose Mom, to Christopher Sully, the news organ, Truth FM keep forging, Real TV keep forging, and we'll bless God and we'll continue to aspire. So we thank God for you. And continue to, let it grow, let it get Liberia.
Okay.
Let have connection in Sierra Leone and other neighboring countries.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you, and we're so proud to have you as one of our panelists most of the time. Thanks for the comments and the praises wished upon us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got somebody already there. And,
okay, all right. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Emma, Hammer, just hold on. We have the CEO, just the Honorable Ability is on the line.
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Representative. How are you? Today marks 4 years State of the Nation on this platform.
Oh, what a surprise! Congratulations, and it has been a long 4 years, but who can beat you guys? You have risen from among the top 10 to the very best that the country can have. We're proud of you. We're very, very proud of you. I have to protest that for this 4 years, I can barely count how many times I've been on the show. I think the show got problem with me, so hopefully we can solve it.
You've appeared on the show 3 times. The record shows that.
Exactly. That's a shame.
Yes.
That's a shame. The best show in town here that I've appeared only 3 times.
No, but the issue here is, yes, we could take some responsibility, but again, you've been struggling with bad internet from office, and you got problem with the traffic coming here, so you take most of the responsibility, the blame.
Yeah.
We got fast speed internet here, unlike you.
Yeah, thank God for you. Thank God for you. But we're happy.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
I think the country is proud of you people as well.
Yeah.
You change the dynamics from everybody tuning in the morning. So people say, let me save the best for last. The 7 people, suffer, going back from work with the stress, and then de-stressing them on their way home. I mean, you've done great. You've done very great.
We are encouraged by that. And
people.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Bella, if you're listening, Madeleine, credit finish. I've told her before we count the show, tell me your strength, call credit. I will say, oh my goodness. Yeah, man. No, sorry, let me call you back. I got unlimited calls. Let me call you back. He said, right, he run out of credit. Yeah, man. Okay. Ella, you say you get. Ella, you say yeah, but the money finish inside there. You can't return the call. Ella, you say you finish the money finish.
This is a government call. I can't use government money.
Yeah, so we're so proud for giving us the platform, man. Like Gabriel Williams said, not a single day we ever got an interference from you. You led us to self-pilot, and we're proud of that. Thanks so much for your guidance and your support. We just had Lai here, and he wished praises on this platform. And so we decided to call you to maybe you have your impression about the fourth anniversary.
You are the best. You are the very best. I mean, Chris, thank you for agreeing to come to FM. I mean, you brought along a very fine young woman in Magdalene, and together you guys have set the bar way, way, way up there. And all of us can just, gaze at you guys and marvel at the work that you're doing. And we just want to say thank you. Thank you. And thank you for the people. I mean, getting the truth out is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that you are from local county. The local county is in charge of when you are still doing your best, I don't know why the local folk can be telling you in the chat room there, but I know that you are doing your best here.
They
So you're not succumb to any pressure. And so far you have done very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Belede. We appreciate you. And yes, thank you so much. That's Musa Hassan Belede, one-time CEO RCR, who was just on the line. So on the screen right now, those of you catching us, Madeline and I are on the screen 3 years ago. Can we get an audio? What were we discussing that day, 3 years ago?
But we got Emmett Hammer. Let's take him quickly.
Emmett? Ambassador Emmett Hammer.
That goal with
limited. Okay, that's
a secret prayer.
4 years ago, after process some of we could not monitor together. And today, even my wife will not really sit down today. Whoever says you monitor is together.
Wow.
You can't change your time. To tell you guys about different than now it comes to the leader next day. The place I'm saying, I'm going to say you are not in that place because you are a total asset.
Sure.
Matters from the media, you are a strong or political agricultural scientist so far.
Hello.
Thank you so much for the level where you are going to say, I know you brought out of especially to two effort and today two effort is really right. I really listen to what you're listening to. When you tell them what you'll see the and the monitor, even when it's still not going to come, and why me? What's your pleasure of? I said, I'm not going to two effort, I'm not going to two effort, so I'm just thinking for the level, right? And as long as you stay there, when you stay there, two effort and listening, we're going to be committed to support like that. We'll take some of this happening.
Okay. Yeah, you want to bring it?
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
thanks,
let's bring this one in.
Hammer.
What are we discussing? I see with face masks. That was the COVID.
Yeah, I'm not getting. I know they were seeing you.
So good afternoon. We're taking up to 5 o'clock. For those of you catching us on the screen, you can see Magdalene Finasa already seated. On the left-hand side of Korba Siafa Saleh.
I can't even hear myself. What even say?
And trust me, I will remember her in the paradise of media work. And Mike, good afternoon. Welcome to State of the Nation.
You say you will remember me in the paradise of media?
Yes.
So wait,
adjust yourself. Your voice already small. Then you go and barricade your lip. You see that marks?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was even last night.
Well,
Peaceful?
yes, so peaceful, and I remain grateful to God for his protection and life.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so much grateful to God for that.
Do you pray for the songwriter says you pray for me and I pray for you? I pray for you, you pray for me. Eh? Do you pray
But he
for
can be complaining
some
and
of
say,
us who are
who
who got situation that we can't control?
I can handle.
We can't handle?
Yes. Especially you. Yeah.
You
I
always pray for me?
Remember you in my prayers.
What's the prayer line when it comes to me? Eh?
That God will answer your secret prayers.
Oh, secret?
Yeah.
So
those prayers that no one knows about only God.
Yeah, man. Yes. So myself, I think I will have to start praying for you. Most of the time, I always worry that when you go home, you should not forget to lock your doors.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then speak to your neighbors. Yes, lock your doors and remain indoor. Stop the odd hour being out. Stop being out doing
the
the
reason
odd
why I
hours.
said that, one day after the show, she went out of the compound right here, right to at the gate here. And another man who couldn't even walk good. The man said,
that man was
hello, are you the Magdalene star? Pointing finger. Are you the Magdalene star? Okay, we want to Magdalene. She jumped by in the face and tried to get her to close again. Yeah, man. Yes, thank you for carrying on. Wow, that's
you, Richie. Richie, you are leaving here.
3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I would say at 5 o'clock. I would say taking calls are
we
still
can
coming.
take calls now.
Yeah.
Today is maybe we can do consolation at least 2.
With this?
Yeah.
Okay.
These
Hello?
Traffic Plus people, thank God all of them power.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Magdalene, how are you? This is Alex Momo. This time around calling from certain part of Bannersville.
Okay.
I never use this medium to appreciate you and big brother Chris for the show. It's like, let me just make this public and listen. When A.B. Gossie William left 2FM, I never lost appetite for 2FM.
Okay.
I never lost appetite for 2FM, but with the presence of the both of you on 2FM, at least it make me to regain certain level of appetite for the show.
Okay.
I mean, I just want to appreciate you people. I'm one of your followers. You are highly called, but every afternoon I tune in to listen. Thank you very much. May God bless you people. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thanks so kindly for always following all of our silent listeners. Elijah, Rebecca, I mean, the people that come here, they Laos,
Yeah,
If I say, Mama,
I wouldn't have one.
Mama. Balika.
Okay. Okay.
We are so grateful. I'm Rebecca Young, calling you this afternoon from GSA Junction.
Okay.
So, Christopher Felice, we appreciate you so much. My happiness is you did not go around looking for men like yourself. You decided to balance the gender. And bringing this very young woman close to you today, in your absence, she can run the show. Thank you ever so much. I pray that God Almighty will bless you as you are an educator. People will come up to educate your children, and they will become great people of this nation and the world at large.
Okay.
That's my thank you, because it is someone that can agree. You know, when the show started, as others have been saying, Magdalene, come now, say something. You know, I used to follow. Just as my brother who just left the land. When Abraham wasn't willing left of what your view. Some of us felt so bad. I decided not even to listen sometimes because there was no program beside the true breakfast show. I used to let listening to. And now followed by the news and so on, because Maka Dele is on top of that. You know, I thank God ever so much. So anniversary It got to be the grace of God. May the Lord bless you guys, especially this collaboration of Lofa Kante, as the former CEO was saying.
Okay.
Amina, 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 amina.
Hey, everybody, please, yeah, let you. Oh, you are so. All right, thank you.
Yeah, you see, sometimes
there are some things you just
yeah,
yeah.
sometimes I don't like big mouth. You see, that's exactly. I told you before we come on air. Ask me. Let me send you airtime.
What?
I've always told you this.
and it was even good. You see, I got card here. I got card. I got this from Orange.
Yeah,
but it was so good that my credit finished while we're talking with our overall boss.
But he himself couldn't even call because he himself.
Yeah, and it was good. At least a signal to tell you, say, you know, your employee needs money.
So let me. Let me let you repeat that one again.
It's something to tell him that he one of his
that's been selfish. Okay, so James Eddie Malay and Johnson May Bonkula will conclude the reading of felicitations to us. Johnson Kula says, "Congratulations, boss. Keep up the good work. We are proud of you." And James Eddie Malay says, "That's human resource capacity development. It goes beyond mere stage or studio engagement, but requires extra efforts, time, and resources behind the scene. Magdalene Sai is indeed a successful and resourceful media asset. You should also remember where you and Smith Toby came from with Patrick Honor. Congratulations to you, Christopher Selly." Yes, Patrick has already made his input on this one.
But I just drop a minute, huh?
Yeah, those are comments coming.
Chief.
But Johnson Kula has just
the commissioner, right? And Patrick Honor, commissioner.
Yeah, RTA. He said after you I should meet him.
We?
No,
I will drive you. You just sit to the back.
Patrick, you die in the show today.
Yeah, going there.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks to all of you people who enabled your prayer. Your last statement. You said, "What for us? No matter what, will come." And Abel is someone who is very, very prayerful.
Yeah, with all his powers.
Yeah.
And you too. You too.
I'm not bound. People here misconstrue. I'm not bound.
But why are you agree with Abel?
No, I don't even want to agree to that.
I said, well, all your powers.
No, I don't think Abel is bound.
Well, I don't like
that. I have become superintendent of Magibi. Telling them Magibi are going to be the first among equals. Yeah.
Okay.
So the way he cut his hair, the salary he got, the suit he bought to be inducted in the office.
I'll come to be a CEO.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Magibi.
But Magibi coming for grandpa.
So today is PUL anniversary.
Yeah.
You want to say something before we go to that?
No, please say no. Let's take it from you first.
No, I don't want to talk much. I just want to play the journalist creed.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I have not been not been encouraged with the how the PU has been running. We've reduced the union to just anniversaries and mere. No, I don't want to say mere anniversary, but anniversaries just some like the Press Freedom Day, and just the kind of gatherings, and it goes beyond that. So I think right now we should all be focusing on how to bring back the seriousness and build an institution that that noble institution where that institution that will advocate for journalists, that is professional in handling media activities in the country, and coordinating with other auxiliaries within those auxiliaries honor that fall honor or the PUL gave birth to, and they are all been doing well. So we the PUL, is a body that people actually got should have respect for or have been respecting over the time, and they should be standing for the truth, and and coordinating activities of journalists across the country, not only in Montserrat. But yeah, we are. We've been. I mean, the PUL has been struggling when it comes to too many things. Yeah, especially with the issue of the last election that held the union on hold for 2 years, and we just went to elections like 2 weeks ago, and what how you call it? We elected Julius Kanuba. So yeah, we are, and um we hope that things um will be restored, and the development of the union will be prioritized, and we move because we cannot be calling on, especially the politicians. We've been watching activities of you know of the society, and we be playing with ourselves, and we're not doing what we're supposed to do, and the people respect us, but we don't respect ourselves, which is very, very, very bad. So which, if you are asking people, you cannot be in the kind of you cannot be doing things like that and be asking people to do the right thing, which of course is wrong, and be questioning the moral rectitude of of the society. So, well, congratulations to PUL at 60th anniversary. So by next year, we know that things will, by that time, has fallen into place, and it's going to be a grand anniversary. So hats off to all of the journalists. So my boss right here, he's been in this, I mean, he's been contributing a tremendous contribution to society. So I also want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you. I appreciate. So tomorrow or today is making PUL 60 years old in
You said today?
1964. Today,
Yeah, today.
30th.
Yeah.
In 1964, it actually came about the incarceration of some journalists. And when it came out, they said, well, enough was enough. And they decided to form the Press Union of Liberia. There are other Neiman Journalists Association in Liberia, JAIL, JARL, which the name didn't depict very well or connote very well. So they changed it to Press Union of Liberia. Today, it is unfair. Those who visited the headquarters, dilapidated headquarters, well, you did what you could do. But this is our part of the celebration. 60 years. What lesson have we learned? This is the journalist creed as our celebration, as our contribution to today's celebration. Listen keenly. You get to know how some of us go about. Though we say we are journalists, but
Mhm.
we go beyond the market to do what hasn't existed in journalism before. Take a listen. Are you coming back? You're the one that you don't have. We have. Yeah, yeah, with it. that's exactly where we find ourselves. Journalism for humanity for today and the future of State of the Nation. Thanks to all of you who supported us, and thanks to IFAD, our Traffic Plus, who gave us the extra 10 minutes into their time, because of course it was a birthday gift for us. Thank you guys from from Traffic Plus. Yeah, Maggie will now take the last 2 minutes of our time.
Yeah, so lastly, as we close our thanks to all of you for your support since my mother passed away this platform, and all of you who have been there for us, encouraging us, praying along with us. Some of you, you are just in the background praying, and I want to say thank you so much for all of the support. This October or tomorrow, October 1 makes my mother 21, I think 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, since she passed away in 2021, and it has actually not been